from the 35, throwing on the run and going incomplete. Intended for Derek Russell, who was covered by Izell Jenkins. And John Elway this season not calling his own plays as he did a year ago.
Well, I think what the fans have to understand is the volumes of information a quarterback has to deal with. And you know, John Elway, he's got to get the right personnel in the game. He's got to get the formation out. He's got to do the motions if they have any. He has to do the line protection calls, you know, also the pass routes. And he may even have to tag it or call an audible on those offensive plays.
Elway with a 2nd and 10 goes to the ground. Greg Lewis, second-year player from the University of Washington, was stopped by the combination of Reggie White and Byron Evans.
You know, an example of something that John Elway might say in the huddle with those volumes of information. Now, that 13 wing, that's the type of personnel in the game. 3 tight ends. Ace right trip eagle is the formation. Dam is the motion. Ron is the line protection. 78 is the pass pattern. Half back out, Y sneak are the little tags and variations in the pass pattern. Now, he also has to recognize the defense and maybe audible out of that.
It's a 3rd down and 8. Goes for the shovel pass. And that is short of the first down. Shot and Sharp took another hard hit, this time from Andre Waters. And the Broncos, who have sputtered offensively, have not been able to get anything going on these first 2 series.
Well, this is the second big hit by Andre Waters. And, you know, Waters is one of those superstitious guys. He usually goes around with a bald head, but you see he has hair there. His barber is Byron Evans, and they had a date at 5 o'clock on Friday for a haircut, and Evans didn't show up. So he's got hair today. He also wears that blue T-shirt under his shirt.
Mike Horan with a 41-yard punt. There's Evans, the middle linebacker slash bobber for the Eagles. And there is Andre Waters, who was a holdout, said... although you didn't buy this, Bill, as you mentioned to him yesterday, he had said he'd retire, said he'd play in Canada, and then finally came to terms late in the preseason.
Well, it's just negotiation talk. You know, he said he missed training camp, too. You know, throwing water balloons at the rookies and things like that. So they get playful when they get about 30 years old.
It's a first down for the Eagles from their 16-0 score. We're in early moments. And Cunningham swings it out for Walker. Herschel pulling his way, refusing to go down. Michael Brooks finally got him out of bounds.
This is the kind of thing that Herschel does so well, and it's taken a lot of pressure off Randall Cunningham. You know, he doesn't have Keith Jackson anymore, and Randall told us in the meeting yesterday that he uses Herschel Walker like he used Keith Jackson. First down run, first down screen. He's taken Jackson's place in the attack that Philadelphia uses on those 2 downs.
Yes, the Eagles' outstanding tight end Keith Jackson still holding out. No new developments. Jackson petitioning in federal court to become an unrestricted free agent. Keith Byers, who is lined up at the tight end position in the absence of Jackson. Jackson, incidentally, has a hearing set for this Tuesday. And you can see the impressive statistics Keith Jackson provided last season with 48 receptions. Keith Byers switched to a tight end position, lining up at tight end and as a wingback in a 3 tight end alignment.
Well, Byers is a terrifically versatile player, and you know, when you have a guy that can do that and you lose a premier athlete like Jackson, a guy like Byers is the only one capable of taking his place.
Herschel Walker running well. Has the first down, stopped by Carl Mecklenburg.
Well, Byers this time is a key blocker. You see him going in on the Denver nose tackle, Greg Cragen, and exercising that wham block that was so controversial last year with the Brad Baxter, Jerry Ball thing that instituted a rule change. You have to hit him above the waist now, and of course Byers made a very good legal block.
Eagles first down from their 38 minutes to go. First quarter with no score. Movement and penalty markers thrown for the first time. Referee is Larry Nemers.
Ball start, Number 79 offense prior to the snap. 5 yards, still first down.
That is the left guard, Mike Shad, called on the penalty.
You see the left guard, Mike Shad, right there. He's the guy that's in motion. And, of course, Philadelphia has a little change in strategy from the tapes that we've seen. You know, Byers hasn't been deployed in the backfield at all this year. He's been primarily a tight end. You know, Rich Kotite says he's using him as a fullback and a lead back today in front of Herschel. Now, Denver isn't really prepared for that type of look.
It's a first down and 15. Cunningham facing the rush, able to unleash. Calvin Williams made the catch short of the first down. The free safety, Steve Atwater, with the tackle. It's a 13-yard pass play.
With the emphasis on Randall Cunningham's athletic ability, I think a lot of fans have overlooked his accuracy as a passer. I always felt when I was in the NFC East that he by far was the most accurate passer in the division, along with our quarterback Phil Simms. This guy can throw the ball in some real small spots.
Has completed 75% of his passes over the first 2 games of the season. That is tops in the NFL. Second down and about 4. Penalty flag is thrown. Herschel Walker picking his way. He's right at the marker. You know, Herschel lost 2 yards during the course of the week without even stepping on the football field. Last against Phoenix. Originally, he was down for 114 yards rushing.
Defense in the middle of the line.
So the call against Denver. The Elias Sports Bureau, which keeps the official statistics for the NFL, changed Walker's official rushing total just the other day from 114 to 112 yards. They figured it up, and they dropped 2 yards. They also changed Walker's receiving totals from 28 to 30 yards. He picked up 2 as a receiver. The deduction of the 2 rushing yards, Bill, means Walker is not tied with Emmitt Smith of Dallas for the NFC rushing lead. Walker is 2 yards behind Smith. Tough week for Herschel.
You are a veritable glossary of statistical information.
It is a first down for the Eagles. Fumble recovered by Cunningham. Randall Cunningham has had difficulties last week. Fumbled twice, turning one over 2 weeks ago against New Orleans. He fumbled, lost the ball 3 times.
Well, he's just a little late getting the ball in the pocket there. Herschel's kind of by the quarterback before Randall makes the attempt to get it in.
Randall Cunningham with fumble number 6, but this one was recovered, and that is the most significant end result of that play. And the Eagles have a 2nd and 10 at the 41. Just under 6 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. And Cunningham's pass again was batted down. Earlier was Mike Kroll who got a piece of it. That pass intended for Calvin Williams.
But the left corner, Tyrone Braxton, did a good job anticipating that play, and he might have intercepted that had Fletcher not batted it down. But Fletcher gets that big hand up there. But Braxton was right up quickly on Barnett.
Tyrone Braxton during the course of the week said that the Eagles defense gets all the publicity, but he said, hey, we're out there making the plays too. We're just as good as this team. And the Eagles now have taken some of those quotes, although they were kind of mild, I thought, but trying to use them for motivational purposes. Cunningham this time couldn't find anyone and runs for the first down and more.
Too far up the field, create a space inside for Cunningham to duck in and get back out. And that's one of the things against a quarterback like Cunningham you've got to be cautious of, going too far up the field, allowing him to step up in and get back out.
Randall Cunningham on a 3rd and 10 going for 29 yards. First down at the Denver 30-yard line. Byers working out of the backfield, and he stopped at the line.